I'm going to teach you how to play Mrs. Brown, You've Got a Lovely Daughter by Hermits. What you need to know are your F chord, your B minor, except we won't be playing with the bar here, we'll just be playing the 4 strings. I'll teach you that a little later in the lesson. So the beginning of the song is palm muted, and the first part goes. All that is 10, 12, move a string down, and go in the 9th. So just do that. Keep practicing that a little bit, and then practice palm muting that part. Go. Once we have that down, we're going to practice that a little. Just go. Remember, so 10, 12, 9. 10, 12, 9. 10, 12, 9. These 2 strings. Next part is an F chord. So the F chord is on your index finger, and from the 7th fret you're going to move over to the 8th. You bar the first 2 strings with your index finger. Bring your middle finger up to the next string up, which would be the 9th fret, and your last but not least 3rd finger on the 10th fret on that string. And it should sound like this. So now you got the first basic parts down. Palm muted. So that's that. Next part, we're going to do a B minor chord, which, just to recap what a B minor chord is almost like an F, slightly different, same amount of fingers. All basically is you're going to put your index finger on the 7th fret, first string, bottom. 2nd finger on the 8th string, 8th fret, 2nd string up. And your pinky on the 9th fret, 3rd string up, and right above that finger and string you're going to put your ring finger. So it should sound like this. So all together without palm muting, it should sound like this. Palm muted should sound like this. Again, we will go over the rhythm after we go over all the chords. After you have your B minor chord on this right here, after you have your B minor chord, which would be your 9th fret, we're going to move it to the 7th fret. Technically it'd be the 5th fret if you were barring it, but in this case we're not, so we're just going to call it the 7th. And you're just basically moving from here and 2 frets down to here. Again, same exact B minor, so should sound like that. All together. I think you can see where I'm going with this now. And palm muted would be. Now, for the rest of that, we're almost there, so we're gonna do B minor again on the 9th fret after the 7th. So and that part's going to go like this. Together, so far we should sound like this. Now this part is a little tricky if you're not used to picking fast on palm muting. It should sound like this. All it is down, down, up, down. Again, I'll show you. Down, down, up, down. Fast, it would be. So down, down, up, down. Fast. So, with that down altogether for the beginning of the intro, it should sound like this. Without palm muting, it should sound like this. Palm muted should sound like this. Again, I'll show you that with my pick hand. So it's going to look like this. Now altogether, that's how it should sound like, and basically you're just going to repeat the intro till he goes into the other part of the chorus, which is very, very simple. All it is a C chord. I'm sorry, all it is an A minor and a C chord. So it goes like this. But inside, she doesn't love me now. She's made it clear enough, it ain't no good to pine. That's just a G chord right there. Pine. Back to the intro. And then it's just going to do that, and then I'll go back to the but. Then I'll go back to things have changed. She doesn't love me now. She's made it clear enough, it ain't no good to find. And then we're going to go to a G minor. And for that chorus part, all it is a B minor, and in this case we are going to use the barring one. So instead of just having the B chord we were doing before would be like this, in this case we're going to take the index and we're going to bar everything else, keeping all these fingers the same. So we're going to bar that, do the B minor on 7, fret 7, and fret 5. So it'll go